David pays his bills on time. He sets a little aside from every paycheck. But when December rolls around, he sees zero growth. When our savings flatline, we usually blame the big-ticket items. We assume it was that vacation in July, or the unexpected car repair that wiped out our progress. But David's coworker Lisa noticed something else. She asked him a simple question. What do you spend on things you don't even notice? It turns out most of us are bleeding cash not from massive emergencies, but from routine habits buried right inside our phones. This invisible spending is dangerous to your long-term wealth because it never triggers your financial anxiety. It bypasses your normal defenses entirely. The first category of this invisible drain is what we'll call the ghosts. These are recurring payments for services you no longer use. When David actually checked his phone, he found 4 streaming services, 2 he hadn't opened in months, an untouched gym membership, and a yearly photo app subscription he forgot he even downloaded. Behavioral economists study a concept called the pain of paying. When you physically hand over a $20 bill, your brain registers cognitive friction. It hurts to lose resources. Automated digital payments completely sever this psychological trigger. You never hand over the cash, so you never feel the loss. These ghosts drain your accounts by exploiting human memory. They allow a temporary weekend interest to quietly convert into a permanent financial liability. Then there is the second category, micro-routines. Unlike the ghosts, these are active, physical purchases you make every single day in the name of convenience. For David, this was the morning stop for a coffee and the routine grab of a bottled water at the corner store. A $3 or $5 swipe feels too small to matter. But high-frequency, low-cost spending triggers a compounding effect that works entirely against you. Look at this chart showing the accumulation of a harmless $5 daily habit. Over 30 days, it aggressively scales into $150. Pulling back to 12 months, that habit leaps into an $1,800 drain. Micro-routines easily slip past our budget filters because they disguise massive long-term losses as cheap, trivial daily necessities. The final category of hidden spending is the frictions. These are entirely avoidable penalties that you incur simply through inattention. David had his bills on autopay, but his personal calendar was disorganized, triggering regular late fees and overdraft penalties. This chart breaks down the combined monthly damage. The ghosts, micro-routines, and frictions combine to form a solid $250 drain. Multiply that by 12, and you're looking at $3,000 a year vanishing on absolutely nothing. These minor organizational failures function as a completely unlegislated, invisible tax levied directly against your personal net worth. Plugging a $3,000 leak requires very little physical effort. David canceled the unused apps, he dropped the daily cafe runs, bought a reusable water bottle, and set automated calendar reminders. Earning $3,000 into take-home pay requires working extra hours and covering taxes on a higher gross salary. Compare that intense friction against the alternative. It takes 15 minutes on your phone to recover $3,000 at a 1-to-1 retention ratio. David reclaimed this money, and nothing about his actual quality of life changed. Financial stagnation from hidden expenses doesn't happen with a shout. It happens through a quiet, steady whisper. Cancel one unused subscription today. Audit your phone tonight. And watch your savings actually grow tomorrow.